Hey y'all, come on into the Plantastic Kitchen. We're getting ready to make some jackfruit barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. Yes indeed, cannot wait for y'all to check out this recipe. We're making jackfruit pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. Come on into the Plantastic Kitchen. Go ahead and hit share because I'm telling you, everybody's going to want to know how to make jackfruit barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. Amazing. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Say hey as you come in. I'm going to invite a couple of friends to join in if they can. If they can't, not a problem. But listen, and those of you that are watching this replay on YouTube, I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I appreciate watching everything. My name is Jennifer Bell. For those of you who may not know me, by the way, if you do know me, y'all say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. If this is your first time to watch me live, put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to be watching as I'm going to show you this. So those of you that are new to me, my name is Jennifer Bell. Hey sis, my sissy poo is on here. Jennifer Bell, aka J Bell. And I'm on a mission to eat well so that I can live well, right? I'm also showing those plant-based beginners how to make delicious plant-based foods in 30 minutes or less. So I come on live and I'm actually making this for my husband and I to eat, and I'm going to show you can do this in 30 minutes or less. And we're making jackfruit pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. Hit that screen. Y'all know what to do. Tap, tap, tap. Let's invite others. Show TikTok that people really want to know about how do I eat plant-based. I'm really about showing you how to transition into eating more plants. We're not talking about subtracting. We're talking about adding more plants to what you're already doing. So I'm a girl from Texas. Y'all know in the South, we love our barbecue, right? However, since going plant-based, some of my favorite foods, I thought I would have to give up. No, you just figure out a way to make it plant-based and delicious. And I'm telling you guys, the key is in your seasoning. So hey, say hey as you're coming in. As you're watching, any questions that you have about transitioning into eating more plants, if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about, feel free to drop them below. I am so open and transparent. I'm just a girl trying to make it through this life, right? Trying to increase the quality of my life while I am in this dash. And if you hang out with me, because it is my birthday month and I'm celebrating all month long, and I'm also giving away a birthday gift for you, if it's something that you're interested in. So with that being said, we're going to get started with this jackfruit pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork sandwich. And y'all, it's going to be done in one pot. The Instapot. I'm telling y'all, although I am retired, I am an empty nester, it's just me and my husband. I'm not trying to be in this kitchen all day long, although I love to. And y'all, guess what? See all my fruits and vegetables back there? I got a new juicer, so y'all gonna be seeing some of that as well. But today, honey said he wanted some pulled pork. I'm like, you know what? Let's do the thing. So here's what you're going to need. Don't have a recipe. I do have it in my my upcoming cookbook, but so if you want to jot it down, you can jot it down, and I want you to try it. If you do try it, let me know. Go ahead and tap that screen, y'all. Thank y'all so much. This is how TikTok shows my videos to other people. So tap, tap, tap. Just get your thumb and just keep tapping, right? Okay, so we're making jackfruit pulled pork sandwiches. This is the jackfruit that I use. I get it from my natural grocers. We're gonna have 2 cans. Now the key to jackfruit is to squeeze out as much water as you can from the actual jackfruit. And this is something your kids can help you do. Y'all, this pulled pork sandwich, this jackfruit pulled pork sandwich is one of my god babies. She's 8. Her favorite, because she loves to squeeze the jackfruit. When you squeeze your jackfruit, it's going to look like this. Don't that kind of look like pulled pork? So as you're going through, for instance, if you get a big piece like this, you just take your fingers, of course I'm holding this up, and you just want to shred it. Look at that. Does that not look like pulled pork? It will in a minute. So that's how you want your jackfruit to look. You want to squeeze as much water out as you can, and just kind of use your fingers to kind of see how this is a big chunk. Let me show y'all. all you're gonna do is just pull it apart. Pull it apart. See that? Meaty. So that's what we're using. We're using 2 cans of jackfruit. Now, and here's the thing. We're gonna put everything in the Instapot. Except what I'm gonna do, because I like to base everything with some onions. And y'all know, somebody tell me who has been on my lives, my favorite seasoning. I use it on pretty much on every single thing. Who knows what it is? Hey y'all, say hey as you're hopping in. Let me know where you're watching from. Who knows? My favorite seasoning I will never go without. I stay too deep in making sure that I have this on hand. I'm trying to see. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Shanika, hi, honey. I haven't seen you in so long. Yes, ma'am. Your kids would even like this because I know you went plant-based. I'm not sure if you still are, but this is going to blow y'all's mind. And it's ready in 5 minutes. A little bit longer than that because I'm talking. But I'm showing you how to make plant-based, delicious plant-based food that even your children will love. Yes, no, it's a special. Somebody said it. My sis knows. Suki, you know me, girl. You know. Auntie Tabs. Very good garlic, honey. I added to every single thing. Let me get this started so I can, hold on a second. I'm using the Instapot, and I'll show y'all in just a minute. Can y'all see? Can you see my Instapot? This is what I'm using right now. I can use my Instapot. And this is why it takes a little bit longer because I'm talking to y'all as I'm trying to do it. But I have everything ready. I'm going to tell you all the ingredients. So if you want to jot them down and go make it yourself. But hold on. Let me turn this on. So it can start heating up. Whoops. Ba, 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 da, ba. Okay, I'm getting ready to saute my onions real quick. So I already have my oil in there already, so I'm just going to let it heat up. I'm gonna add my, okay, it's on. It's talking to me, y'all. Hold on a second. Oh, it's just telling me that it's heating up. Once this heats up, I'm gonna add, I just got a couple of little chopped onions, right? I'm gonna put it in there. I'm just gonna saute it a little bit. Then I'm gonna put everything in the Instapot. And y'all, when I tell y'all, this is so simple. Y'all, I'm telling you, I can't wait. I can't wait to show you. And remember, when you are using your kitchen gadgets or your tools, your kitchen tools, take care of your things, y'all. I love kitchen gadgets. So always use a wooden utensil so it doesn't, mess up your stainless steel, your Instapots, your cast iron skillets and woks and things of that nature. Take care of your beautiful things. And y'all, guess what? While this is heating up, I think it's heating up. Yeah, it is. While this is heating up, I got my Mama J2 juicer, and I'm gonna be juicing. I made oat milk for the almond milk for the first time with my juicer. I'm so proud of that thing. Now, it didn't taste that great, but once I put it in my smoothie, add a little honey, it was all good. It was all good. So let me know questions that you have. I am here to encourage somebody, even if it's somebody, that you can change, reclaim your health. You can learn how to change this palate, eat well so that you can live well. All right, my mission scripture is 3 John 2, y'all. God wants us to prosper in all things and be in health. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. My goal is always to get at least 1,000 likes, because I'm just saying, I think that's a number that TikTok shows people. I'm not sure, but here we go. So my Instapot is already heated up. I'm gonna add my onions. Y'all gonna hear it sizzle in just a second. Can y'all hear it? Hold on. And I don't care what anybody says, y'all. I just love the smell of onions cooking. And here's the weird thing about me. I cannot eat raw yellow or white onions, but I can eat them cooked. Already, this smells amazing. All I'm doing is sauteing a little bit of onion, and then we're gonna dump all these ingredients in the Instapot. It's gonna cook for 5 minutes, and we're gonna make us a pulled pork sandwich. I've got some vegetarian baked beans because I just feel like making no baked beans. But I do try to cook everything from J Bell's Plantastic Kitchen because I know what I'm putting in my food. I don't have to worry about the extra sodium, the extra chemicals, and all the things, right? Sometimes we just don't know where to start. So if you were interested, you let me know. You've always wanted to know, how do I start? Where do I start with plant-based? Don't wait till you have a health issue and you decide, golly, I better get into this plant-based stuff. All right, so my onions are sauteing in just a little bit of EVOO. Now all I'm going to do is put everything in. I'm gonna try to tell y'all how my measurements, but y'all know you gotta go with what you feel. What does your heart say, right? I will tell you, it's two cans of jackfruit, looks like this. You need to rinse it really well. Then squeeze out the water until your jackfruit looks like this, okay? So here's what we're doing. We're going to put everything in. Hold on, I'm just adding some sauteed onions real quick. 2 cans of jackfruit, squeezed and shredded. Looks like, where do y'all see this? It's so good. Simple so far, right? All in one pot. I'm actually gonna stop because I'm not ready to cook it all yet. You just dump everything in the pot, y'all. Anything hard yet so far? Questions. I'm gonna be looking here and there. And if my sister friend's on here, she's man, the way God connected us, woo, with this plant-based lifestyle, we went 32 days raw, y'all. 32 days. All right, I got my jackfruit in there. The next thing I'm gonna put in there is 1/2 cup of ketchup. Half cup of ketchup. Dump it in there. Not hard yet, is it? All right. I wish y'all could see this, but I can't because I have to plug it into the wall. Can't get too far. Can't get too far from that. 1/2 cup of ketchup. I've got 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. Pour it in there. Is that hard yet? Nope. Then I'm gonna add one. Now this is critical. You want to make sure you don't add more than what I'm about to tell you of this liquid smoke. It is only 1/2 teaspoon of liquid smoke. This is gonna give it that barbecue flavor, but you don't need a whole lot. This little bit is all you need for these 2 cans of jackfruit. The next thing we're gonna do is put in maple syrup. I got a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. So here comes that sweetness, right? Without the white stuff. Gonna add that in there. Not hard yet, right? The next thing I'm gonna add is my 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Now I'm gonna show you the brown sugar that I use. It's not the regular that we get like, Thanksgiving, all that. I use Swerve because it's a 0-calorie sweetener. You can't even taste the difference. When I make my sweet potato pies, I use this. I don't use the other brown sugar there. Matter of fact, there's no sugar added or sugar alcohol. How in the world is it sweetened? Just telling you, just trying some new things. So I got a tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm gonna have 2 cans of tomato paste. I kept it in the can. So I'm just gonna add my 2 cans of tomato paste. I was supposed to do that earlier, I almost forgot. That's why you have all your ingredients ready to go so you don't forget something. It's kind of like when you're putting, if you go and buy something where you have to assemble and you're like, you just start before you go and make sure you have all the screws, what screws go to what, and you just start putting it together, and after it's all said and done, you got leftover screws, like, whoa, I missed something. So when you, same thing in your kitchen, have everything ready to go. Everything ready to go. All right, this is my 2 cans of tomato paste. You can make your own, but I didn't. I'm talking 30 minutes or less, right? Okay, the next thing I'm gonna put in here is a teaspoon of smoked paprika, for obvious reason. There's your smoked paprika. I'm gonna add some little bit more garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, just adding it all in there. And don't forget Auntie Tab. I am making, hey Michelle, I am making jackfruit pulled pork barbecue pulled pork. Oh man, wait, I'll let y'all see this. Showing you how you can make some delicious plant-based meals that even your family will love. And they're gonna be like, what in the world? I have some of my meat eater friends come over and they request this and they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah, wait. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is add half a cup of water. And now we're gonna put it in the Instapot and it's gonna cook for 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna let y'all see it. We're gonna have a little chat. Any questions about plant-based, going plant-based? Where do I start? I always say this, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Why? Because it's too hard to do the opposite. We are in control of what we put right here, right? And everything that we put here is either feeding disease or it is fighting disease. So here's my jackfruit pulled pork. I'm gonna let y'all see. It's gonna cook for 5 minutes and then, oh my gosh, it already smells like barbecue. And I didn't use barbecue sauce, y'all. You saw what I put in here. Let me make sure I get this right. Then all I'm gonna do is put it on, you can do this in a crock pot too, but then you have to let it cook for like 5 to 6 hours. But the Instapot is the bomb. Hold on, let me put my top on. Then we're gonna have a little conversation while it's cooking. It only takes 5 minutes. And I'm going to put on 5 minutes, natural release for 10 minutes. And give me a second, pressure cooker. You go down to 5 minutes. And go. Hold on, it's getting ready. Okay, it's on. That's it. 5 minutes. So in the meantime, oh, it's so good, y'all. I cannot wait. So that's going to go for 5 minutes. And let's talk about plant-based. I'm going to go over here. I would show y'all my Namba J2 juicer, but I just pulled it apart. And I'm getting ready to make some greens, super greens. For antioxidant powerhouse. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some beets. I do my beets because if you have high blood pressure or blood pressure issues, you wanna make sure that you're getting those reds in there. I'm just excited about that. So, can you say the ingredients again? Yes, let me grab it. So you're gonna have 2 cans of jackfruit in the brine. I can only find it where I live. I can only find it at natural grocers, but of course Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts, places like that would have it. So 2 cans of jackfruit. You're gonna have 2 small cans of tomato paste. And then everything is, you got ketchup, a half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, half a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Be careful with that liquid smoke, y'all. I'm telling you. Liquid smoke, a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and I really encourage you to get the organic maple syrup, a tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. You know, go how you feel. Just shake it in there. I'm just giving you, guidelines. And then a half a cup of water. And you just put in your Instapot for 5 minutes. If you wanted to do it in the crock pot, again, you want it to cook on low for 5 to 6 hours. So you can make this, set it, forget it, and when you come home, you got your buns, you got your sides or whatever, and you're ready to eat. And this is actually in my recipe app. I'll let y'all see a picture of it, what it's gonna look like. Hold on a second. Y'all see it? That's what it's gonna look like, honey. Now we're not having chips this time, but when I made it the first time, we had chips and coleslaw. Baby, that thing is good. It will be in my second cookbook. These are my favorite foods. The other day we made jackfruit Philly cheesesteaks. And I've had some people that have already tried it. They were like, Jennifer, oh my goodness. I said, I know, it's so good. But you don't have to be afraid or intimidated to try some plant-based meals, just take what you normally love to eat and try to find the clean version of it, right? Vegan pulled pork jackfruit, that's what we're doing. And in 5 minutes, it's going to go off and I'm going to release it and all the things. So as a beginner, what or how should I begin? I always tell people, first of all, I do have a course that says transition into plant-based, eating more plants, because I didn't know where I started 3 years ago. I wish I had this course to kind of tell me the trends are out there. What does it all mean? How do I start? And I end by giving you 6 strategies. You can start where you are right now, Michelle. Replace one meal and make it all plants. It could be a breakfast smoothie, right? You start by adding, don't subtract. Just think about the foods that you already eat. If you know you like tacos, for instance, maybe make some tacos without the meat. Use beans, try to substitute something that you already like. Don't go out here, if you know good and well you don't like tofu, why are you using the tofu scramble recipe, in my cookbook? If you don't like tofu, you're not gonna like it if it's in a recipe, right? So take something that you already love and just make it clean as much as you can. So again, we come from a barbecue family. So I used to make pulled pork sandwich. When my kids were here, I get the pork bottom. Yeah, y'all don't talk about that juicy part, but it's so good and flavorful, all that fat, right? And I would roast it on slow, and then after it's cooked, you pull it apart, put that barbecue sauce on top. Honey, it was some good eating. Well, I don't eat pork, right? I don't eat meat. So, but I still want that barbecue sandwich. And so here's this recipe with jackfruit. I found it somewhere and just kind of added my twist to it. That's the thing about it, y'all. There's a lot of recipes. You can Google anything. My sis, Suki, can tell you that. You can Google anything. But if you're wanting somebody to help you along because you want to bypass all of that, I don't know what to look for. I have helped clients, when we have our intake meetings, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. So don't have me creating meals for you or collecting meals for you, and I put it in a recipe that is customized for you, and you don't tell me you like green beans. Well, I won't put green beans in your plan, things like that. So it's nice to have somebody who has gone through it, so you can kind of bypass the pitfalls and trying stuff and throwing food away because it's like gross. I've had some stuff that did not come out too well. My husband will tell you, put that in file 14, honey. That ain't it. So with that being said, you start where you are. Substitute one meal without meat. Maybe you have a huge, beautiful, eat the rainbow type salad. That thing is done now. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me take y'all with me. It's saying that, oh, girl, it's done, y'all. Hold on, because I sure don't want to burn it that quick. We are done. I need to release it. Lid. Hold on. Let's check it out. Let me let this heat go first. We're done. That's 5 minutes, right? Was that 5 minutes? Mm-hmm. Ooh. See the smoke? Ooh, y'all. Ooh. Ooh, it's almost burning, y'all. I gotta make sure. Ooh. Hold on. Gotta watch the bottom. Taste time. And then I'll put it in a sandwich. Here it is. That's it. That's it. Let me get my bread. And a plate. And show y'all. I just made jackfruit barbecue pulled pork. I'm gonna use a brioche bun, not a hamburger bun. Just more flavor. Look at that. I wish I had some coleslaw to put on top. But honey has some, he has some potato salad. I'm about to show y'all. Y'all want to see? I'm about to show you. Hold on. I didn't make this potato salad. I do usually make some vegan potato salad, but I didn't. I just grabbed some. Because I'm kind of cooking late for dinner for us. We usually eat between 1 and 3, somewhere around there. I don't know. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:30. Hold on, y'all. Let y'all see this. It's potato salad. Just think about it. If you like coleslaw, go good with this. But that is it. That is it. Bam. Would you try it? Would you try my vegan jackfruit barbecue pulled pork sandwich? Just trying to tell y'all. Suki, I think my nephews would like it. I really do. So I'm gonna give this to Honey so he can eat. And that's it. But y'all saw me do it. I was right here. And it's done in the Instapot now. If you decide to do it in the crock pot, then of course you need to let it go smoother. But the key is making sure you shred your jackfruit. You don't want to have the hard things on there. I like it all. But I mean, if you really want it to be shredded, make sure you take out, when you're squeezing it, take out the hard core. I rather use the hard parts and just kind of peel them, because that's still good too. Just saying. And y'all, it's even better the second day. Woo! But that's it. Barbecue, jackfruit, pulled pork sandwich. Tell me if you didn't know that was not pulled pork. Okay. Trying to tell y'all. Questions? Let's see. Let me go back. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Did you get the ingredients, Michelle? So as a beginner, how should you begin? Okay, I think I answered that. Vegan pulled pork, jackfruit. Yes. And y'all, there's so many, jackfruit is a fruit. I'm intimidated by the actual jackfruit. As a matter of fact, I saw it when I went to the store today. And I'm like, one of these days, I'm going to attack that big old, it's like, y'all, it's like this big. And it's very intimidating to me. But I've seen people open it up and just eat it. They say it's sweet. I've never tried it raw like that. But I have cooked with it. I've made jackfruit tacos. Well, of course, the pulled pork, Philly cheesesteak. What else have I made jackfruit with? So many different recipes, y'all. You just have to get in there and get creative. That's the beauty of eating more plants, too. Growing up, when people ask, what's for dinner? What do people say? Chicken, beef, steak, something like that. How about a vegetable or something? Again, the way you start, it's just a start. Start adding more vegetables to what you're already doing, right? Young jackfruit is recommended for meat substitute meals. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done a roast beef, baby. That thing is so good. I have that recipe from one of my plant-based recipe books. Who is it? Oh, it was so good. Put some rosemary in there, some potatoes and carrots. That thing was so good. And I did do that in the crock pot to let it simmer. A little bit of red wine in there. Oh, it was so, so good. Roast beef with jackfruit is delicious. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. His new eating grow his has a small one, maybe. I'm not sure how his new eating, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. But y'all, that's it. that is the jackfruit pulled pork barbecue sandwich. I didn't use any barbecue sauce. That liquid smoke gives you that barbecue type flavor, but you don't use too much because it'll start tasting like burnt charcoal or something. I made that mistake before. That's why I know. All right, any other questions? Because I'm going to get off and start eating. So is jackfruit sweet? It's not sweet to me, mainly because the way I cook it. I've not had raw jackfruit. I've had a raw person who has cut it open. I've watched her and she says it's sweet, but I have never tried it that way. I've only got them in the can and then I rinse it off, squeeze out the water, and I'm using it for a meat substitute. So I'm not quite sure. So if anybody's ever had jackfruit raw, I hear that it's sweet, but I've never done it myself because it intimidates me. That thing is huge. Have y'all seen a real jackfruit in your produce section? Yeah. Okay, so any other questions? Y'all, thank you so much for joining me today for the jackfruit barbecue pulled pork sandwich. I am going to make him some vegetarian baked beans. And dinner is served. That's it. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yes, it is huge, Heather. It's intimidating to me. Have you ever cut one open or even I won't even pick it up. It's just, I'm like, oof. I don't know. It intimidates me. Maybe after a while, I'll say, you know what? I'm going to tackle the jackfruit. I'm going to cut it open myself. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. You haven't either. Okay. Well, with that being said, y'all, any other questions about how do you go plant-based? When I went plant-based almost 3 years ago now, I started slow. My morning shake, I've been doing the same morning shake for almost 10 years, y'all. This is what I'm going to end with because it's my birthday and my gift to you is for you to experience the 3 simple steps that helped to change my life. It changed my eating habits and it filled my nutritional gaps. It gave me the vitamins that my body needed and it helped me to lose 50 pounds and keep it off for like nine years or so. And with that being said, it is my birthday month and I'm so grateful that somebody shared this with me, and that's why I'm sharing it with 23 of my friends because my birthday is August 23rd and I want to give 23 people a sample of the 3 simple steps that helped me to stop dieting. This is the result of dieting 25 plus years and to start eating well so that I can live well. But it all started with 3 simple steps that somebody shared with me, and they said, Jennifer, maybe it'll help your knees. So with that being said, if you are interested in my birthday gift, make sure you're following me and you message me birthday gift, and I'll know that you want to know more about the 3 simple steps that changed my life over 10 years. I've been doing this for 10 years now and I feel amazing. The weight is off. I don't struggle with weight. I do not diet in the traditional sense of deprivation. Just got off of a 32-day raw with my sister, Suki. What did you say, Suki? Older ripe jackfruit has more taste and wouldn't be good for how we use it as a meat substitute. I didn't think so. But again, and Suki, she's tried the shakes. We got vegan shakes, y'all. So I make a smoothie every day. So I wake up in the morning, I take 1 or 2 capsules. These are my lifestyle vitamins on an empty stomach. And within 10 minutes, I feel them. I feel them. It's not crazy. It's not something that's going to make you go bonkers, right? But you take 1 or 2, you figure out what your body needs, right? 20 minutes later, you make a lifestyle shake mix. And here we have about 11 different flavors, including the vegan ones. I do the vegan chocolate. I have vegan vanilla. I think that's Suki's favorite. And then you stick on this little sticker called Dermafusion Technology, DFT. What all 3 of these products do, they introduce your body to premium nutrition. That's over 100 pre and probiotics, vitamins, minerals, enzymes that your body needs to fill your nutritional gaps. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. Everybody has nutritional gaps. I don't care if you're the fittest person on earth, especially if you live here in the United States and you're not really an herbalist or you're not, I'm just saying, you're trying to live this life and feel good and feel better. Yeah. We have nutritional gaps because of the soil that we grow our food in. The water is not as pure as it was. I mean, we walk outside and we're breathing in toxins, right? How are we letting all that go? And I think, Michelle, you have one of my birthday samples coming your way. If it hasn't, let me know. So this is where I started. As a school principal, I was exhausted, overweight, tired. I was struggling with my blood pressure, struggling with all kinds of things. Had a few wake-up calls. I won't go into it on this live. But in 10 months, I decided I'll take these 3 simple steps. And day 19 was the day that I knew I would be on this forever because I felt amazing. I no longer wanted to just barely survive. I wanted to thrive. Pun intended. Right? So everything in my health journey over the 10 years has been one that I'm going to always share it. Is it for you? I don't know. You don't know either. But here's what I will say. Get you a free account. I'm going to type it in the chat and I'm going to pin it because I will not even send you a sample without you getting a free account. Why, Jennifer? Because I want you to be armed with the information so you can make a decision if this is something that you feel like, hey, maybe this will work for me. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of not having energy. I'm tired of struggling every single day, hitting that alarm clock every single morning when it's time for me to get up to go to work. And I'm like, oh, 5 more minutes. Just give me 5 more minutes, right? That was me. When I was a school principal, 5 more minutes. And at the last minute, you're getting up. Well, when I start waking up before my alarm, having that really good kind of sleep, where I'm dreaming again, not just all the tomorrow's agenda on my mind. I'm not resting well. When my knees stopped hurting, y'all, and I could walk past 15 minutes, then I started walking 30 minutes. Now, let me just say this. This is not a diet. It's not a fad. It's not a phase. And it's nothing magical. Ain't nothing out here magical. You have to make a decision that you're sick and tired of where you are when it comes to your health. I'm helping 23 people experience 3 simple steps that have changed my life. If it's for you, great. If it's not, no problem. I'm going to keep sharing it because I'm so grateful that in 2014, somebody shared it with me. So I have 11 spots. I have to go count. Maybe I'm down to 9 spots left of meeting my 23 new friends. I want you to experience the 3 simple steps. What's going to happen in 3 days, Jennifer? You may feel something, you may not. What you will experience, and you will see how simple it is. Within the first 20, 30 minutes of waking up, you're set to thrive all day long. And you don't do it again until the next day. What do you used to do, Jennifer? Well, I was taking 1-a-day vitamins. I was taking biotin for my hair, skin, and nails. I was taking Docalax to go, Pepto not to go. I was taking aspirin, Bear, all the things for my aches and discomfort. I don't take any of those things anymore. I take my Thrive. My body absorbs what it needs. This is the beauty of Thrive. 10 people can take it and you're going to get 10 different results. That's what's so amazing about it, right? Why is it that my marathon runner friend, who's been thriving longer than I have, she didn't lose 50 pounds. My body did. Because I started to have the energy to take the walk. I was drinking more water. The product changed my insides, right? And so transitioning into being plant-based and the products are plant-based, I'm like, this is a no-brainer. I've got to share it. I will share it every time I go live, especially with my birthday month, because I want somebody to experience it. Is it free? It's free for you. It's not free for me. So if you're not serious, that's okay. Get the free account, check it out, look at all the ingredients, take it to your doctor, whatever you need to do. If you have questions, that's what I'm here for. Is it for everybody? No, but it's for somebody. And that's who I'm after. I'm after that one somebody who says, Jennifer, I done tried it all. I'm about to go have a weight loss surgery. That was one of my friends before she decided to check the box and go have that weight loss surgery. She came across a live. She goes, Jennifer, okay, I'm going to try it. This is my last thing to try. Y'all should see her. She goes to 5 a.m. CrossFit training stuff. I don't do that. I try to walk every day. I try to do I call it my little fat shaker machine, but I feel good. And I will be, Lord bless and says the same and delays his coming, as we say, and the creek don't rise. On my birthday, I'll be 58 years old, and I feel better now than when I was 38 raising our kids. I do. I just feel amazing, and so does my honey over there. So, is it for you? I don't know. But you have a conversation. Ask me anything. I'm not a health professional, so if you have any medical question, get the link. Take it to your doctor. Let your doctor tell you whatever. That's all I'm gonna say. I am a person, because my story is one of getting off of blood pressure medication. And I thought just losing the weight, it was going to be like that, but that's not the case. I'm still working on getting off blood pressure medication, but I'm doing it with wisdom. My doctor knows exactly what I'm doing. So yes, every 10 pounds helps, but at the same time, I know the other thing I can control is what I'm putting here. And so I went on my journey of plant-based. 3 years ago is when I started, but I eased into it. Y'all, the first thing we did was we just cut out beef, and we cut out beef long time, like 20 years ago, because my husband couldn't have it. He had gout or something. Then we cut out pork. Now we were just eating turkey and chicken. The next year, I let go of chicken, but I was still eating fish. And then here most recently, totally no fish, no meat. After that 32-day raw vegan challenge that me and my sis did, y'all, I just feel too good not to do it. And I love my kitchen. It's called J Bell's Plantastic Kitchen, and it's coming, cooking classes, all the things. But if you're interested in anything that I am doing, go to the link in my bio. Make sure you're following me. Ask me any questions. Thank y'all for 1,000 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you for the new followers. I will definitely follow you back as well. But yes, Michelle, you do have an account, but you haven't asked me for a sample. Do you want a sample? Have you asked me for a sample? Have I sent you the link to get the sample? Let me know. Message me because you actually can text me. You have my phone number. And let's get you started. I'm telling you, I started with a 3-day sample, and I said, Godly, I feel pretty good. Day one, I went ahead and purchased my first month, and I'm so glad that I did. Again, the 3-day sample will show you the simplicity. And don't take it with any other over-the-counter vitamins or anything like that. But it will show you the simplicity. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it's going to do for you. But all I know is my entire family is thriving with me, which blesses my heart. My 87-year-old mother-in-law, she's been thriving for 10 years. Our youngest is 23. She's been thriving since 2019. Smart little thing, too. And she's 5'11", maybe a size 8. She ain't trying to lose weight, okay? I'm just saying. And my son, he just got the elite, and he is in the Air Force, and he's thriving. So again, that really blesses my heart, because I know my children are getting premium nutrition, premium vitamins in their bodies, and they're not out here drinking Red Bulls and Monsters and all the things that is harmful to them, just so they can have the energy they need to work, go to school, do all the things that they're doing. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to let you go. I pinned the post, 3 John 2. That is my mission scripture. God wants us to prosper in all things and be in health. And being in health is the condition of a sound mind, body, and spirit. I talk about the physical part of it because it houses the Holy Spirit. Y'all, we have to take care of this one body that we get on this side, because it's the only body we have in order to do the things that God has designed our fingerprints to do. So I encourage you, if it's not thrive, do something that is going to increase the quality of your life while you are here on this side, right? Because you can. And I'm here to encourage you to eat well so that you can live well and enjoy this life and really, really enjoy the abundant life that God has for all of us. Because I want to be here when my grandkids come around, y'all. All right, I'm going to get off. Any other questions? Let me know. Thank you all for the follows. No, and yes, I will message you. Okay, Michelle, definitely text me, Michelle. When you go into your account, you'll see my phone number. Once I get off, I have to clean the kitchen and everything, so I may forget. Or message me here on TikTok, and we'll connect, okay? All right, with that being said, thank y'all for joining me. I will talk with y'all later. But again, barbecue, pulled pork sandwiches, jackfruit. Let me know if y'all try it. All right, be blessed, y'all. Remember, eat well so you can live well. Until next time.